you archaeologists. Welcome to the proximity. I'm the Johnstruct and I'm having a Resident Evil adventure. I'm afraid the snow has to go. As does that thing down there that tells you how to get to my YouTubes and whatnot. Because we are going to load our game. And we're going to move the cursor to a place that's less annoying. It's residence storeroom. That's the place we're going to load because it's our latest save. It'd be crazy to load somewhere else. I do have to deal with this dark wibbly woo, which I don't like. We want to adjust it, see if I can get the wibbly woo slightly better. I think it's just because that's leaning in too much. Yeah, it is. It's not too disruptive, but it's kind of annoying. If I turn it off completely. Just... okay, that's a bit more subtle. Okay, cool. Jill, where are you? Oh yes, we're in here. I remember now. We were having fun times doing stuff. Let's put the ribbon away. Do we have to contend with a plant? Self-defense gun. I genuinely can't remember what we were about to do. Figure out controls? That doesn't. So I've got notes and it's for a different game. We have the guns and healing. Let's go discover what we're supposed to do. I know we drained a shark room. Let's climb over this. Obviously, the scary bees are in the next room. I don't think we've got any more keys. Keys and bees. That's what I'm interested in. Sorry, bees. We're cool. We cool, bees? We cool. Do we have sound? We do, because we did the introduction several times. Let's go downstairs. We're doing investigations. Yes, we do want to climb down. There were some murders, but it turns out those murders were done by zombies. We solved it. This is gonna have a block in it, but we want to pick up the item, probably. No, the item's on the other side. Keep that in mind. We're on the wrong side. We're gonna have to get down. Oh yeah, was there like an entirely new area? I think there was. I think it was just a healing hub, so we're going to proceed without it for the time being. What's in there? It's just the way up. We're interested in these doors. They're large. It's all wet down here. We have to be careful because there's a fuck off shark down here somewhere. One that has no water. Probably not very happy with us. Oh, he does have water. He's got a just a little bit of water. No hard feelings, bud? He's dead, John. I can't hear you. Also, he's a shark. What does this do? The water flow control system, it doesn't have power. We should generate a unit for the water control system. Pull the lever down. Yes, or the lever if you prefer. Well, that sounds like it has power. Should I click that? That seems like it would be dangerous. This thing looks like it could electrocute you. Yes, it does. Do we need like rubber gloves? Oh, hang on, I see a sparkly thing. How do we get to... Should we pull that back down? Oh, it's there. Ah! Thanks, Spooky Shark. And so that's what you shouldn't do, because the shark murdered you. Shark murder! Shark murdered you! Now we're dead. Because of the shark murder. Well, I'm glad I saved it there. That's odd. Fear can't kill you, but Malcolm the shark can. Okay. Can I be bothered to go all the way and grab a herb? Yes, I'm a very patient person. Fair enough. Let's go do that then. I mean, while we're doing this... Or was that the last one? So, I may have on previous episodes spoke about I'm in the process of trying to buy a cottage, the cheapest place in Cornwall, basically. And my solicitor was like, right, yeah, we just need to do the finalisation, pick a day, make sure you've done a random sheet that I can't actually find, so I have to ask him about that. And on the same day, I had a friend who she's like, oh, I've got builders, they can cost some things for you. And they cost some things, and it's like, oh, it's like going to be like 30 grand worth of repairs if you really want to live in this place. And if you check the other report I got, the one I sort of, the buyer's guide, oh, there's one away from bees. It says, yeah, this house is worth this much, but like, that if that number is going to be like bigger than what you're paying for it, because they know that I would have to do work, and so if the disparity is too big, I should ask for money off. And it's like, oh, that number is actually identical, probably because they had the same report, but the number doesn't include like furnishings or anything like that, the thing they actually advertised that I would need to get. So I was like, it's, you know what, I was willing to just go with it, because, you know, it was always going to be a fixer-upper, it was always going to be a bit of an ordeal, but I should ask for money off, or like how much should I ask? So eventually I asked for 5 grand off, just because like, it's a lot to me, but not necessarily a lot to somebody who's getting a house worth of money, you know, like percentage-wise, it's just not a big percentage. And So like the very day I could have finalised it, and it kind of feels like a dick move. I was just like, actually, can I have some more money? Can I have it cheaper? But they know the builders went in and out. They know all the people did that. And like they phoned up the next day and they're like, yeah, but they want it to be done really soon. This is like sweet old lady. It's like, oh, now I feel guilty. Just like bullying an old lady. But also, maybe I should have asked for my money off. You know what I mean? You know, some woman says she's a sweet old lady. I'm like, I'm fully prepared to buy into that narrative immediately. Because, yeah, it's very easy to spook me into be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have asked for money. But like, I need that £5,000, and it's not like I get to keep the £5,000. That translates to about £500 because that's a £5,000 of mortgage, and it's still going to be like a 28/32 year mortgage. So I had to talk to my financial advisor and be like, yeah, I need a different mortgage now. And it's all going to be quite quick. We're all in the end of the process of it. But he was just like, you still want to do the same deposit? It's like, no, I'm doing 10%. I want, otherwise I'm not making any savings. And it's like 0.4%. It's like 30 quid a month's different. I can deal with 30 quid a month's difference. It's fine. I want a cheaper mortgage. I doubt 500 quid is going to be more useful at the start than it will be at the end. Like it doesn't even have a fridge. There's so much I'm going to need to do. Part of me is just not sure that I can actually deal with it, but like, this is what's going to happen in the next 30 days. It needs carpets. It needs potentially doors and stuff. I have to do house insurance. I feel like the house insurance probably isn't going to be that hard to do, to be honest. There we go. That's the plan. Because you can do it all on websites now. The thing I specifically a little bit stressed out about is one, just telling my landlord that I'm fucking off, which I thought I'd have more time to tell them. Like, if I say I'm going in 10 days, they might hold me up. And I can't afford rent and a mortgage at the same time. Blimey, that'd be a lot. But the place needs carpets, and where's all my stuff going to go if I'm using carpet? You know what I mean? And people are like, oh yeah, but before you put the carpets down, you need to buy the new heaters. Because I need to buy new heaters because they're 70s heaters from the 70s, and that's going to be really, really expensive to operate. And the whole point is to save money by buying a house. Specifically, that's the thing I can deal with. But people keep telling me, oh, you need to do that first. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to do that first. I think I'm just going to get the carpets and then do like one thing a month and then hope it doesn't bleed me dry. Anyway, I thought I'd explain that because we had to repeat a whole section. And, you know, this project, which you would have seen one of the days, was nominated for Resident Evil Day. One of the days, well, the whole point is to do 99 days in a row, and if I have to move house, that's probably not going to be able to stream on that day, unless I stream at work or somebody else's house. I mean, I'll nominate a day for my internet to change, of course, and I could just stream on a laptop. Oh, damn it. What am I supposed to do then? Oh, we have to do that all again. How do I get out of that situation? Do I have to shoot the shark? Oh, that's kind of annoying. I have to do loads to get there. We won't... Oh no, no. Ah, don't load that game. We're not going to trade herbs this time. I thought I'd get it that time. Sorry. So, I don't have the weird border this time. I'm really confused. Why is the game zoomed in? So now I think it's too zoomed in on this because I preemptively zoomed it in, and now it's showing full screen rather than having a border. It's got a black bar, the left and right. Oh, you know what it is? It's because stupid resolution changes sometimes to my computer. But yeah, you're missing a bit of the top and bottom of the screen. Although now you don't have the black boards at the sides, so that kind of works out for you. Either way, that's really annoying. Can I just not go there, or do I have to shoot the fish? It's not a fish, John. Nobody cares, be quiet. Anyway, third time's a charm. Do you know the definition of madness, John? It's a madness is a legal term, surely. Insanity, even. It's a defense. Yeah, it's repeating yourself. No, it's not. That's how you test things. Doing the same thing again and again and again is how you test to see how things work. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. It's probably not even the definition in the dictionary. That's just like one way somebody could be insane. Even if you take it at face value. Of course I'm expecting different results. I'm testing for different results. If I don't get different results, then I've learned something. Why are people taking that at face value? Whatever. I've not played Far Cry. I played a bit of the first one, you know, because back in the day everyone used it to test their PCs out. Can it play Far Cry? I mean, we can get there pretty fast if I don't faff. I just thought I'd faff to mix things up a bit. Right, I'm gonna shoot the shark. Does it fill the water up? Well, that feels like a waste. Does the lightning bring it to life? What if I grab that first? I don't know if I bought enough bullets. Yeah, if only there was somewhere to drop it into the water. Okay. I don't want to waste the bullets, do I? Oh, you can get away? Fuck off, game. No. You can shoot it to death, but, like, let's not waste the bullets. Ah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to load it again and do it one more time. We're gonna grab the blue herb. And so, I was like, do I have another anecdote, a hypothetical one? Yes, I do. Not a hypothetical one, a real one. I may have mentioned my teeth. In Teeth Saga, I had my X-ray the other day. So, and I had to explain to the new dentist. Oh yeah, I had once upon a time I had horrendous. Oh my god, bees, tooth pain. In this tooth, the back tooth here. And I went for emergency surgery, and they couldn't get it out because it was too painful to get out. It was wrenchy. And they're like, oh, is that the pressure? And I said, no, it's pain. And they're like, okay, here's antibiotics. We'll come back in 4 days. Then the horrendous pain became 10 times more horrendous, and that was genuinely. It's really remarkable how quickly you move on for something like that. But it was genuinely a harrowing experience, and I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating. Like, I cannot like overstate it. Like, I didn't realize. I don't want to really explain it too much, but like I was having to get like constantly cups of water, and every 10 seconds. You might be thinking Coke doesn't help. It certainly doesn't. I'd have to do that to keep the tooth cool because it was an infection and it was expanding inside the tooth. And because if I let the pain go, and this is like on codeine and all the painkillers, I had the most horrendous pain I've ever felt. Like tooth pain, bad tooth pain was just it was just on a different level, and like I can't like overstate. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. It was so painful that like it transcended pain, and I can't like. But the other thing was, because I was doing this to try and keep it at bay, and it was working, but it meant every 10 seconds, and again, I'm not picking an arbitrary large or small number, every 10 seconds I'd have to, the mouth would warm the water up, so I'd have to spit it out, because constantly drinking water was bad. It was also like making my entire mouth like really like rough, because constantly pouring water in there. So 48 hours in, knowing that there's 2 days to go, I hadn't had any sleep. Not like, oh, I've had no sleep, a couple of hours, you know, I managed to get 15 minutes. None, because if I fall asleep, the water falls out my mouth. Also, like, sometimes I breathe in the water and I go, wake up, or of course the pain can wake me up. So just not happening. Let's grab the herb. Bad things happened that I don't want to explain because of personal reasons, but thankfully I do get, after that I do manage to get some sleep. Had some bizarre as fuck because the thing is about not sleeping for 48 hours, that does weird shit to you. So I was like hallucinating, I was like blacking out, and like I didn't know what was going on, and I was all by myself for all of this. Like I was trying to check to see if there was continuity, so I was moving things to different places, and then when I reappeared, because I still needed to put the water in my mouth, which meant going to the sink constantly, and I had 2 sinks. What are you doing, John? Being confused, I needed to run upstairs. But like reappearing and going, oh yeah, the towel moved. Time is moving forwards at a logical normal pace. And just like the fact that I wasn't sure sort of tells you how delirious I was. But like I was so exhausted, I fell asleep and had horrendous pain dreams. Because again, and I just want to restate, it was just a toothache. it was much, much worse than a really bad toothache. And a really bad toothache is just like debilitatingly painful already, where you're like, ah, and like you can't. I couldn't speak like this, so just ah, but like it was on a. So I couldn't stop doing the water thing. So instead of being in that pain, which I would still feel because you can't stop it always, I was now invented my own psychological torture to replace it with. Anyway, the next day, eventually the antibiotics kick in. And then I'm like back to regular tooth pain, and I'm like, oh, thank fuck, regular tooth pain. I could do like painkillers help. Oh, you know, like. And I go back and like, okay, take my tooth out. I don't care if it's too painful, and then it's too painful. They can't take it out the second time around either. And they're like, okay, you're gonna need sedation, but this is the emergency dentist because I don't have a fucking dentist, and in Cornwall it's really hard to get one. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna need to pay somebody, eventually research enough to find out who can do that. Literally somebody a stone's throw away. And I have a meeting with them, and I finally had the x-ray. This is what we've caught up with ourselves here. It's the reason I told this story, because we need to fill time, because I've been fucking doing this shark business for half an hour. And he does the x-ray, and there's a fracture in the tooth, and he sort of has to ask, was the, oh sorry, I missed a bit. This tooth started hurting, possibly because I was constantly biting on the other side, but they were both really bad teeth, to be honest. But like, and it happened during this, because I started this after the tooth pain thing, and even though I wasn't happy I had to be constantly on painkillers, I was just fine because it was just normal tooth pain. And then when I had to take it out, emergency dentist, third time now, it just came out instantly. Like, boop. There's a hole there now. There's a bit. Sometimes it can be a little bit sensitive, but. So I explained this to the dentist, and he sort of has to subtly ask, were they awful? Were they shit dentists? He didn't say that because I don't think like that's professional, but like you get the sense that he was just like, how good a job do you think they did? And. The emergency dentist, I know they don't have the resources to do everything, but I don't think they were bad. Although they didn't notice, one, because they said, oh, your tooth might be fused to the jaw, which is why it can't be removed, or something, why it's so difficult, because it really is terrible. And the second is they didn't mention a fracture, so now I'm thinking maybe they caused the fracture, just because, you know, you pull a hard tooth out and you can't get out, maybe it breaks, you know. But like, that would explain why they didn't see it, because they caused it. And I'm not like going, they caused the thing. It's just a thing that happens with teeth. I've had it happen before. It's painful as fuck. Kind of explains things as well. But they're like, by the way, if you want sedation, it's going to cost you $1,000. I don't want to pay $1,000, but I'm like, they explain, oh, because the tooth is fractured and it's kind of deep, long roots, we're going to cut the gum away. And I'm like, okay, already that sounds like a subtly different process. I'll go for the standard sedation that doesn't cost $1,000, thank you very much. But if that fails, I still have to pay him for time. So then I'll have to pay £1,000 and £200. So hopefully it's just the £400. I'm trying to buy a house. I don't need to spend all this money on other stuff. But whatever. Okay. Oh, this thing looks like it could. I was trying to drop it into the water, but whatever. Right, took us 4 attempts. Hello, Lurker. You managed to miss me failing this 3 times in a row. So, congrats on being the most efficient viewer. Should I turn the power off? No, I think this broke. It's toasted. Warm, buttery toast. Oh, now I feel bad for the shark. I mean, I killed the shark with bullets last time. I just didn't want to waste the bullets. Shark, could you get out of my way? Right, we have the residence key. Cool. And it appears we've forgotten an item in the other room as well. It's a circle, John. But there you go, there's all the anecdotes. Because I had to fill up half an hour. Because I'm bad at fighting sharks. I think we're all bad at fighting sharks. Let's not kid ourselves. Some shells. Lovely. So we're probably going to want to go back to the save point. Which is this way. But obviously I have no space, so I'm going to have to put things away. And I hate to say it, but I know it's taking me half an hour to kill the shark, but actually killing the shark is trivial, and I'm not going to save that. So we're going to put stuff away, and then we're going to go use this new key that we've got. That's my cup of tea. It's probably cold because... Yep, of course it is. You know what's not so bad? I'm glad I'm buying the house in the summer. Especially if the heaters aren't very good. I don't have to turn them on yet. But I guess I'll have to replace them before the winter. And I think with heaters... I can do like a pay over time scheme, which I appreciate. Although it's going to be scary. My rent is okay. Leave me alone, bees. My rent is like 530 quid, I think, and I'll be paying. Oh fuck! I forgot. Damn it. And I'll be paying 600 quid in mortgage. But honestly, my rent has just never gone up. And they're trying to fix up the place so it would have gone up. Like, I have really low rent for where I am. And it would have caught up with me. I'm certain of it. Cool. I think we can put the pistol away for the time being. And obviously they wouldn't give me the mortgage if they didn't think I could pay it. But it's mortgage, obviously of all the bills, which I'm hoping that place will be slightly more efficient, but I know the heating isn't, because specifically it's not. I mean, it's got to be the one door. Let's remember to take this route. But yeah, I've got to buy... I'll have like 9 grand left over. And if I'm sensible, I don't really have to go into that. I can just buy things over time. But like, things I have to get done quickly are... Residence key, don't need to... fucking throw that shit away. Discard, yes. I need carpets because like stuff's gonna go on the floor. Therefore, people keep telling me I need to do the walls. Don't know if I really need to do the walls. I need to tint heating. I need a fridge. I think I need a cooker. Now, if I get a new kitchen, like Facebook sells kitchens, people are always giving away kitchens, so I might be able to get a cooker that way. I don't necessarily need to cook food immediately. I can just buy fast food. That's quite expensive, but I've been doing that a lot recently. I'm gonna have to stop doing that though. Oh, I remember this room. Oh god, is that a bee? Please, bees. I just don't want to be... It's locked. The door plate reads 003. Who are you? Hang on, are you a person? A corpse with a contorted expression of pain on his face. He's holding something. Will you take the insecticide spray? I mean, he died with it, so it clearly didn't work very well. I think I should be fine as long as I'm like constantly moving. Oh no, I wasn't fine! Shit, that immediately hurt me. Bees? Done... Oh. Oh, fuck, I'm poisoned. Oh, fucking bees. It's locked on the other side. Well, I did not. I didn't do anything to you. Bees. Do I have to combine the blue with the green for it to actually have an effect? We were cool, bees, and then you were dick. Might be sensible to say back over this point. I've not done a lot and I only have 3 saves. But let's not have to do the shark business again. Fine. But of course the real issue is, how am I going to keep streaming if I have to move home? I'll figure out a way. Maybe I can... I just need the internet, right? I need OBS. I've got a laptop, I've got a crappy laptop. I'll probably borrow a laptop from work and install OBS on it. I mean, this sort of gives me license to play whatever I like anyway. Where was that bee hole? I think it was right at the very end. I moved something out of the way, didn't I? And it opened up a bee hole. Maybe I need to use the insecticide first. I feel like that's just a good way to piss off bees. We don't want to harm the bees. Bees are having a hard time. I mean, these bees fucking hurt me though, so I'm sort of less inclined to help them out. Oh, I'm sorry, bees! I mean, I wasn't wrong, was I? I pissed off the bees. Pretty strong insecticide. I know they've got small... Was I about to say small lungs? Oh, the moth's still about. Oh, I used up the insecticide. Anyway, for not dealing with the bees properly, I was punished accordingly, and now we have slightly less resources. Old certificates line the shelf. Most of them are from the city or the army. I do see lab equipment could have been used for some kind of experiment. I wanted that, actually. Let's equip the shotgun. Lock mechanism for the door. Use it. Aye. Where's my phone? Obviously I know this puzzle because it's on the phone. Where's the phone? Oh, the phone's in. I shut so much it caused me to cough. If we look at my photos, we have pictures of lamps. That's a red lamp, and it has a picture of an eye with eyelashes. You can't really see, but I can. There's an orange lamp. It has a different eye. And look, some billiard balls. They're different colours. They were from a different room. They were from this room here, with giant spiders in. So, this is green, red, orange, green, red, orange, 6, 3, 5. Neat. I see bugs. I see an empty bottle. Fill the empty bottle with water. Right, now I have water. Now I've got another empty bottle. And now I have a third empty bottle. I hope I don't need to pick up this fourth empty bottle. You know what? I'm going to say no for the time being. What are we doing with these empty bottles? Number 3. Take some. Now I have number 3. It's yellow 6. I'll take number 3. That was me doing Mambo number 5, by the way, in case you were very confused about what was going on. I have no idea why I need any of this. There's something written on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Quick maths. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Yes, 1 and 6 is 7. 10, 7 is 17. 7 plus 3 is 20. What? Yes, it does say that. Well, so we have, what? 3, 6, which we can make 9 with if we want. What is the pH of water? Why are we doing this, though? I am confused. Something written on the wall. Water equals 1. Red equals 3. Purple equals 4. Yellow equals 6. Okay, that seems like something I should take a picture of. But also, like, we already know the numbers of... hang on, are they the same as billiard balls? No, they're not. Yeah, red is 3. Purple is... oh, no, they are! Purple is 4. We don't get to see the yellow billiard ball because it's orange. But, that's kind of neat. And if I want different numbers, I combine them. I get that. But what in aid of? Why are we combining them? What number do we want? I do not know why we are doing this. And I need a reason before I start combining shit. Well, thanks, buddy. You saved me from the bees. Oh, was it these bees? I have the residence key. And now I'm full of fucking jars. I wish I could just put the jars down in the room. Oh, fair enough, I don't need to use this anyway. Ah, fuck this kid, I don't need it anymore. Residents. Oh, we found another typewriter. Oh, I wish I didn't use the one from before then. The roots of some kind of giant plants are sticking out of the wall. It's full of dirty water. Pull out the plug, yes. Don't leave. Ah! I think I left out the wrong door. Now I have to load 2 doors. Sorry about that. That was dumb with me. Fine, let's have a look around here first. Giant planets crashing the wall, swarm of angry moths surround it. View is blocked by the dense thicket of trees. Right, I'm guessing we're making new chemical. Shelf is lined with red books. There's one white book sandwiched between them. Take it. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities of cellular characteristics of a rapidly growing plant affected by the thyroid virus. The thyroid virus has been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We've learned the chemical in the family, number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We're given the 20 new name, J-Volt. If calculations prove correct, then when J-Volt is applied directly to the root of the plant, I know where that is. The entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The J-Volt can be made by simply mixing up VP and chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. J-Volt is, of course, dark brown, as we all know. So we take a picture of this. So now we know. Of course, the one... I'll take a picture of the one more thing as well. Water's 1, red is 3, purple. So purple and yellow would make 10. And then 2 purples and 2 yellows. Is that how that would work? We might want to consider saving our game. But that would be really annoying because we just saved our game, so I guess we don't really need to. Very suspicious 3D. Looked right there, but especially because it's a fucking thing right there. What? Sorry, I went out. No, we'll come back for that. We can start doing chemical. I think Chris skipped some of these puzzles, right? There you go, it just gives me the solution there. Ah, the solution. Ah, this is because I'm making a solution. So I don't even need to worry about anything, do I? Because we just have the answer literally just written on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. And we already know that's 3. So we combine with this. That is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 6. So we want another 6 and another 1. So we combine those two together, and now we get 7. And my notes have disappeared. Oh, it's probably just quicker to walk over there at this point. +10 7, and then 17 +3. And it's the red, right? There we go. We have some J-Vault. How do I... I'm sure she'll just lob the jars away when she's done with them. Forgot. Let's grab the thing from the bathtub before I forget. Why did we empty the sink? Oh, do we put this in the bathtub? Do I have to put the plug back in? No, I'm just a bit confused. Tap for the wash basin doesn't seem to be working. I'm assuming I have to put a plug in and then do the thing. But she unplugged it, so what's up with that? Right, on the plant. Distinctive brown liquid. Liquid. And we already know what to do with the J-Vault. So use the fucking J-Vault on the plant, please, game. Apply it directly to the root of the plant. Oh, cool, I'll do that. What is this, the root of the plant literally right here? Which is some sort of... Maybe she doesn't know that it's a dangerous plant yet? See if my watch will do it. How do I get Jill to use the J-Vault?
I found this on the web.
How do I get Jill Valentine to use the J vault?
Here's what I found.
No. I don't need a guide on how to make it. I just need to know how to make it do the last step. Oh no, that's going to open YouTube. Google, what should Jill use the J vault on? No, I don't want to know how to make the solution. I just don't know what to use it on. Am I being stupid? I guess I... Ugh. Everyone's like, yeah, how to use the Java, how to make it. I know how to fucking make it. I've got it. But Google, Jill won't use the J vault on the plant roots for some reason. Jill will not use the J vault on the plant for some reason. Google that phrase. Oh, I just Googled the word that. Google, why won't Jill use the J vault on the plant? Okay, apparently I'm the only person to have ever had this issue. So I'm just being dumb, I guess. Is it called V-Jolt? Hang on, what? It is called V-Jolt. I was calling it J-Volt. Well, that is obviously not helping. Google, why won't Jill use the V-Jolt on the plant? I mean, I might need it later, but I don't want to use the save to check. So I'm just... Why can't I just use it on this fucking root? Hang on, give me a second. Oh, yeah, you can see I'm slightly too zoomed in, can't you? Yeah, I've gotten rid of the sides. Right, after a little bit of searching, I've discovered this is not where I'm supposed to be. So I feel like I can't be the only person who's just like, oh yeah, there's a room with lots of roots in and a bathtub and it says roots, and literally right next to the roots is a book that says use chemicals on roots. Like, maybe Basically, I would have liked the line that Jill said, "Oh, I can't use chemicals here. I'll have to find somewhere else," and I would have known to go somewhere else. But you know what? I was being stubborn. Clearly nothing was clicking. But also, I'm not sure I would have guessed where to use the V-Jolt, the J-Volt, whatever it's called. And the answer is way somewhere else. Which I didn't necessarily want to know that. I just wanted to know it wasn't in there, but I guess that's a kind of too specific information, but whatever. Basically, and bear in mind I did this as Chris once. As Chris, that puzzle's not there and you have to fight Plan 42. And as Jill, you can skip it by doing this. But you don't have to skip it. But obviously I want the resources. I mean, I guess what doesn't help is I just straight up didn't see an extra door, but you know what, I don't think I investigated the sender. I'm going to say that's my fault. I know I was grumpy and I'm like, oh, I'm in the game, but like sometimes I just miss things. And last time I passed this place, I was slightly distracted. She climbs a ladder in a funny way. Is it in the center? Is there just a room we never... Guard room. Found a purpose for? Oh, it was! Oh... I completely forgot about this room. Oh, it's kind of obvious now. I think I did some... You know what? I think I did do this as Chris. And I randomly clicked on it and I was like, oh wow, I never would have got that in a million years. I'll have to get the footage. You probably don't need the bottle anymore. Throw it away? Yes. Yeah, I distinctly remember having no idea what to do. And then randomly clicking a button and going, whoa, wait, what? Control system for the water tank. But it's broken and can't be used. Anyway. This time I didn't know what to do because I didn't realise you had to go all the way back here. And obviously, the problem with waiting a week between playing a game is just sometimes you forget stuff that you probably shouldn't forget. Anyway, routes should hopefully be gone from several rooms. I might be able to grab some stuff. I still don't think it's worth saving my game. But maybe. Yeah, I admit though, it's probably quite hard walking down a ladder with a shotgun. Which way? Which way are we going? Right, you know what? There is another thing I can talk about. Which is one of the reasons I decided to do this project was to play some Capcom games. I was going to go for a bunch of them because my Frights and Fights playlist, I was initially a Capcom playlist because I was like, oh yeah, I'll play the Resident Evils, the good ones, and there's a couple of other companies. I don't want to ruin it because like I'm going to play them all. We're going through the years. But one of them was in preparation for Final Fantasy 16 because it's kind of got a action Capcom flavour to it nowadays. And it's coming out in like a week. I just didn't realise I had so little time. But when I finish this game, hopefully I'll do it before then. I'll have to pause that playlist because I'll be distracted by Final Fantasy 16, of course. Thankfully, that does not come out when I move home. I'll be moving home several weeks after that, hopefully. Because that would have been distracting, wouldn't it? But I want to play a computer game. I don't want to move home right now. I probably won't be finished. I know it's not going to be the longest game in the world, but still. How do these rooms still have things in? I think this room map is lying to me. I mean, I guess we can make more chemical. Some more J-Volt. V-Jolt, whatever. What's in this room that I've not picked up? Because it's saying it's red. Maybe it's just because there's a door open? No, I don't want to go in there. Sorry, let's move on. Really did start this way too late. It's been a long week. Having to do with the X-ray and getting all the house news on the same day is like, what the fuck's the point of this room? Why? Oh, it's green. What the fuck was in this room? So I had a scratchy nose. I looked over and I was like, oh, don't scratch your nose. It looks terrible. It says I've picked up everything in this room. I was hoping the plant would have fucked off. You know the thing I just murdered? Okay, where the fuck do I have to go then? There's another door. I have a scratchy nose. I can't do anything about it. I need to scratch my nose, sorry. Oh, is this where the, it's blocked from the other side. think we can move this. Jill, move the fucking wardrobe so you can get into the next room. Jill. Why is she not moving the wardrobe? It's clearly a pushable wardrobe. Maybe we're missing a book and it does it from the book. Okay, what? Let's try and find that book then. Presumably in that one red room. What did we pick up in? How do we even... We didn't pick up anything in this room and now it's green. No, I picked up the red plant. Okay, I'm guessing there's a book in here. I'll put the book in, the wardrobe moves, we get a hole. Maybe. Did this already. This is the only room we've read in. Oh! Check the container. We probably already have a book. Is there... Oh, it's the first fucking typewriter that doesn't have a container in. I don't think I'm finishing it by... We've got one more week after this. So we've got today, tomorrow, then 2 days next week. Oh, we killed the plant, didn't we? Buggy plant. I certainly feel it if I bite down on that. It's interesting. Red book. Yeah, I've been sort of having lots of treats because my teeth have been better. I've been like, go crazy. Then after a period of that, I'm just gonna have to eat better. I mean, this whole thing was supposed to be partly about that. We're only a third of the way through. There's still time to turn around, but it's not going to happen these next 4 days because there's so many goddamn treats in the house. But yeah, that tooth being just a little sensitive to pressure. Like, it doesn't hurt very much, but I know when I bite down on it. Let's put it that way. I've got filler, I put in my own filling. I've been doing that for years. I did it all the way through the pandemic, being a bit terrified. Oh no, it's nudity. The books are in the wrong order. Oh, we're going to have to get a Twitch strike. The books form some kind of pattern. I shall. It's a picture of a lady. Okay, why did this need to be quite... Didn't know Japanese games were allowed to have nudity. I guess... Me. This is like a classical painting and not actual nudity, but still. Oh, it's a door. Still. Banned from Twitch. How scandalous. Ta. Oh.
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it.
Just did.
But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Okay, I think I need to give him back his gun. I don't know when to do that.
Barry.
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
All right.
Google, when do I give Barry his book back? Google, when do you give Barry his gun back? No, I don't want to know what happens. Google, when do you give Barry his gun back? These questions used to work, I swear. Okay, it's a different gun.